Alright, hello everybody. Today we're going to be playing HMS, I don't know if I can say this, Aeternum Demo by FlamingTeddy. Why am I having a brain fart? Why am I struggling to see the title? I want to like stare at it to make sure I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yeah, Aeternum. Aeternum. Yeah, Aeternum. I think that's correct. HMS Aeternum. Ooh. Phonetically sounds almost like eternal. Anyway, so this is by FlamingTeddy. I know her as Quiz, so I'm probably going to call her Quiz throughout the thing. Made for the RPG Maker Horror Jam 14 Endless Ocean theme, the demo covers the main cast of characters aboard a ship navigating the Arctic. The trip has gone awry at some point, left adrift at sea with no wind in their sails, not enough coal to truly see them home. What's a crew to do? What is a crew to do? I love Quiz's art so much. I'm really excited. So I know that this isn't finished. Yeah, it says apologies for unfinished state. The game simply grew too big for me to manage over the course of the jam. So real. What I thought would be a short story has ended up longer, and I do sincerely hope that what's here interests people to see more. I know, just from loving Quiz's other work, that I have no doubt. So let's dive in. Let's see what there is to see. And we're gonna have grace for any bugs, unfinishedness. I have no idea how long it is. You know, getting stuff done within a jam, real struggle. Oh, this is so pretty. I think that's good. Oh, that's pretty. I love that, like, what are they called? Like triplets? Just that really easy. Very pretty. Attention, due to running short of time and the story turning out to be far larger than anticipated, the project is presented as a demo. Disclaimer, this game features disturbing content, such as mild swearing, paranormal content, blood, death, and corpses. Player discretion is advised. I feel like I need more sleep. Get up, Steed old boy. We have work to do. We need to check on what remains of the crew, starting with the captain to see how he is. Okay, Steed. Steed, right? Yeah, Steed. Steed. Why is that reminding me of something? Steed, I'm thinking Steed like, it's spelled differently. I'm thinking Steed like Steed Bonnet from Our Flag Means Death, and from real life history. He's a real person, was a real person. Is that a reference? Wait, they're on a ship. That would be very funny. That's really cool if it is. It's okay if it's not. It's a very specific name. A whale oil lamp. Sorry. Lock in. Ooh, whale oil. We're like an olden time. My journal where I've been chronicling our journeys thus far. I don't really feel like reading through the last few months' struggles. Have to look forward. Always forward, as the captain says. Onward and upward. It's so bright outside, it's hard to make heads or tails of what it looks like out there. Ooh, that was a good sound. Ooh, these are a lot of doors. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, I'm 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I'm not gonna remember that. Oh, this is a lot of doors. Oh, and they all open. A crewman's bed still crisply made. How? We have a typo. Long has it been since they slept that there's a light coating of dust. Ooh, that's a good point. Oh no, there's something to find in all of them. Ooh, look, was it snowing in all the other rooms? Am I crazy? A crewman's bed, still crisply made, okay. Oh, I hope that's a common event. It's probably not. Oh, I'm so sorry, Quiz. You copy and pasted a typo. I feel that pain so much. I broke an event that I was playtesting and I copied and pasted it, I mean, like easily 50 times on a map. I was doing something crazy. And when I realized I had to like redo all of them, I was like, oh my gosh. It's okay. A cabinet full of the captain's belongings. Clothes, linens, blankets, and dishware are all stored here. Cabinet full of the captain's belongings. Okay. Is it cloths or clothes? Did I skip one? I don't think I did. A crewman's bed. Oh, the art is so pretty. I mean, I had to check out. I'm supposed to go find the captain, I think. But I mean, like, I can't not click. Okay, let's see here. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, there's a lot of doors. Wow, and they all lead somewhere. That's so impressive. That sounded stupid coming out of my mouth, but I meant it in my head. Oh wait, that looks like a smiley face, doesn't it? That's cute. Wait, can I turn this on? Doesn't it almost sound like a note? I know it's not. I've just heard it too many times now. Oop, seating that doubles as storage. Mainly for the crew to stow their own dishes and cutlery to pull out as needed. Nice. Is that a door? Yes, it is. Oh, there's a person. Person alert, person alert. If this is Blackbeard, man. How is he, Tompkins? Tompkins. Teetering between sleep and consciousness. His coughing wakes him with the phlegm, a mix of new and old blood. Ew. Christ almighty. He'll certainly need him at this rate. I honestly have no idea how he's still persisting after all this time. Captain Cantrell is a tough old sea dog. Cantrell. Like the mushroom? I'm digging. Death won't claim him yet. Perhaps it should. How can you say that? What medication have we for him if is starting to run? What medication we have for him is starting to run thin. We're getting precariously low on food. And what little coal we have left likely won't see us out of this. So I can't skip the dialogue, meaning, so it's typing itself out, which is a cool effect, but I'm feeling the compulsion to like want to read the whole thing, and I'm realizing it's, sorry if I'm like stuttering more than I usually do. I'm having a hard time putting it into words. It's a dyslexia thing. It's like I read the paragraph kind of in the wrong order, so then when I have to read it in order, it almost throws me off. And what little coal we have left likely won't see us out of this. We're not going to be able to care for him much longer, much less ourselves. Cut the pessimism. Is it pessimism to be realistic about the situation we found ourselves in? Look, we just have to make it through the other side of the passage, and we'll be able to make our way out to warmer waters. The ice can't stretch on forever. We just have to hope. Is it hope or is it just denial? Tompkins. All right. Well, speaking of warmer, could I trouble you to ask Pearson for a bowl of soup? I can, but why haven't you asked? Because I'm busy trying to keep the sick bay warm on top of keeping the captain topped up on his medication. Even if it just be for a moment, I don't dare chance leaving the captain alone. Very well. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, Steed. Aw. Oh, there's the captain. El Capitan Cantrell. He looks like he's boiling alive, but his forehead feels so cold. Oh. What is wrong with our dear old Capitan? I feel like I've looked a lot of places. Where am I supposed to find the food guy? Here we go. Here's a person. New person. Oh, stay away from that hatch. Okay, sorry. I don't appreciate that tone when I'm currently in command. Okay, Steed, calm down. You could be Captain Cantrell himself and I'd still be telling you to stay away. Still, I can't do a good pirate accent. Yarr! No. I'm not gonna do it. The only way I've gotten what little we have left to stretch this fire is by keeping it under lock. No one, and I mean no one, is going down there but me. I want to do Southern. And even then, no more than necessary. I ain't meaning to be disrespectful, but I have to make sure everyone is fed evenly. So no rank is going to pull ye above that. Very well then. I don't know if it's just because I was talking about it with another friend of mine, but setup wise, it's almost giving me mouth-washing vibes, which I've only watched someone else play. I've never actually played it, so I'm not that familiar with it, but a friend of mine really loves it and was just talking about it. What do you want, Steed? I've come to trouble you for a bowl of soup for the captain. Trouble indeed. It's a little more than hot water at this point. The broth bones. Oh, see, now I can skip. I wasn't able to, like, fast forward the text before. That's weird. I don't know why. The broth bones are so boiled out they're practically jelly themselves. Ugh. Even so, that'd be better than nothing in the captain's current condition. Too bad for him that the current state of the ship means that I can't. Look at this damn pot. It's been sitting here for so long, yet it's not even simmering. No matter how much I stoke the fire, it's just too cold. Damn Clemens must be slacking down in the hold. What makes you say that? Why else would it be so cold on this forsaken ship? If he were doing his job with the broiler, I'd actually be able to do mine and cook. Look, instead of smearing him, you work on doing what cooking you can do. I'll go down and see what holdup is with the heat. Fine. Oh. Yeah, I guess you can't cook with a fire on a boat, huh? I'm all like, wait, why doesn't he just light a fire? Wait, I think we looked all here. I need to go below to try and find Clemens. See if he's stoking the fire so that we can heat up the thing so we can get the soup to give it to the guy up top. Okay. Oh, I think this leads to where the captain is, actually. I could be wrong. I think we already went that way, though. Okay, these are the cabinets. The place where we sleep, right? Logic for lower usually means go down, but I don't know. I guess we could continue. Oh, that's where the captain was. So maybe that wasn't... Okay, let's go back. Let's all watch me get hopelessly lost live on YouTube. Nope. I did check out both of these spots, right? Okay, those were the same thing. Okay. Let's use your head. Don't brute force it. Use your brain. Oh, there we go. Dar she blows. Ooh, that looks really cool. Oh, that looks so, like, the depth of that looks so fucking neat. Ooh, a crate still mercifully filled with supplies. That's good. Got some coal. Iron water tanks that were full of fresh water. I'm not sure how many of these we've used this far, nor how much is left. But you're surrounded by ice. I guess it's salty ice, isn't it? It was so stupid. I like heard that coming out of my mouth and was like, wait. Sherry, it's the ocean. I guess if they're having a hard time boiling water for the stove, let alone boiling water for water, the furnace to the boiler, we'd have frozen to death a long time ago without it heating the ship, although it does still struggle with that given the Arctic environment. And where's Clemens? One of the many coal stores here. It's nearly empty. Uh-oh. Clemens condensed most of what coal we have left in this box. Where's Clemens, though? That one's completely empty. I can't click on that. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to click on it a third time. Oh, this looks like a door. Oh my gosh. Clemens? Oh my god. I just had the horrible feeling of like, oh shit, these are horror games. I forgot these were horror games. I'm all like, let's look for our friends on the ship. Let's get the captain healed. Uh-oh. Clemens, what are you doing running about the ship like that? Oh, beg pardon. I didn't realize I was in a schoolhouse and shouldn't run in the halls. What I'm doing is having to maintain the engine and the boiler by myself down here. As you can see, the engine is much larger, so I keep having to haul more coal to it. So that's why it's been so cold. Not as if I can rightly help that at the moment. Let me guess, Pearson's on my tail because he can't handle his stove to get it boiling despite the cold. I see you two have likely had this conversation before. Shouting match, more likely, but aye, it's come up before. Old bastard only has to worry about that stove. Meanwhile, I have to keep the ship both warm and moving. Well, while you tend to the engine, I'll go take care of the boiler for now. Much appreciated. Nice to finally get a hand down here. However, I doubt if we have enough coal to spare to fuel both much longer. There are the cargo boxes taking up space. If we broke them down, it could pad out the remaining coal. It could buy us a little more time, but I have no idea if it would be enough to see us through the passage. We won't know unless we try. Given our current circumstance, it's also the only option. I mean, I'd rather go hungry than run out of fuel, but you know, I'm not stuck on a ship, so easy for me to say. Oh, there's other places I want to explore. It's a small crate. Whatever provisions it's had are long gone, so nothing but frost is held in it now. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Is this one I'm supposed to break down? What am I supposed to break down? Strange, this is the old cabinet that appears to have still have a pistol in it. Where did the rest go? Seems this cabinet has been cleared out. That's the only one that has a pistol in it. Okay, that's good to know. Oh. It's a small crate. All the empty crates have the same text. Okay, oh, so it's not that one, but it's the one over. Oh, I'm not gonna remember that. You head on down and take care of the boiler. Axe? Oh, we should still have them in storage, yes? Well, not on this side of the deck. They're probably with the carpenter's tools under the galley. You hit your head or something? To forget where all our tools are? My head is fine. I was merely double checking. Okay, so we gotta go get the axe to chop up the crate to run the broiler, I think. Let me see if this gives me text. The furnace to the broiler. I probably need to break down at least 5 or so containers to fuel it. But it doesn't look like I can yet, so I have to go get the axe. Whoa, did you see that? This one is Tompkins, the guy who's healing the captain. Am I crazy? Did I see a figure? Or was that just the snow? Am I just seeing things? I think I'm crazy. Okay, he's at the opposite side of the ship on the galley. I don't know what that means. Where do I find an axe? Oh, that's the same room. That's good to know. These are all crew quarters. Is this the galley? I think this is the same. It's not the same room, but oh, where have I feel like I've seen. Have I seen tools? The opposite. Oh, maybe it's up. Where am I? Oh, look at this. Oh, it looks so pretty. I don't think this is correct, but it looks so pretty. Jammed? Must be frozen shut. That's how I get back down. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a knife. You ain't getting no soup until the ship gets warmer. I'm working on it. Okay. Oops. He still won't let me in, will he? This time you do not get a say. I need an axe from the carpenter's storage, and I do not need your permission to retrieve it. An axe? What in the blue blazes do you need one of them for? Not enough coal to fuel the engine and the broiler, so I need an axe to break down some of the empty crates and barrels to feed them. Straits getting that dire? They are. I just sincerely hope we won't have to start cannibalizing parts of the ship for warmth too. Alright, get your axe, then straight back out. We got a lot of empty, dusty beds. Maintenance materials for the ship. Axes aren't normally kept on this side. Carpenter's storage. And of course where the tools are kept. Of course, there's only one tool I need from here. Gained axe. Nice. Oh, what's in here? I only came down here for the axe, not the bread room. Okay, well, you know. Can't blame a girl for being curious. Let's go chop up some shit. Look at me navigating. Is it these ones I'm gonna chop up, or is it the smaller ones? I think it's the smaller ones. small crate. This should make short work. Gained wood scraps. I think I need 5. One, 2, 3, 4. I declare it no more. Trace. Quattro. Alright, I think that's all I need. Oh my gosh. The furnace to the boiler. There, that should suffice for the time being. Now let's see if Pearson can make some soup for the captain. Seems like it might actually be a degree warmer in here, Steed. You can tell? Honestly, not really, but it certainly sounds as if the furnace is fired up. So it may very well finally heat up the ship and Pearson can quit his belly aching. If you believe so, then I'll take my leave and see if he'll managed, if he have managed the soup for the captain. Speaking of, how is he doing? I think with enough time he'll pull through. Truly? At least one of us has to hold out. At least one of us has to hold out hope for him. Then I sincerely hope that yours isn't in vain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an engine to tend to. What did you just do, Clemens? Oh, is he just... Why am I so sus of him? He's just stocking up on coal to go feed his engine. He's fine. Okay, good work, Clemens. Sorry I keep doubting you. Wait. No, I gotta go give it to the cook guy first. Where is he? Yeah. Well, did you whip that lazy sod into shape? He ain't no lazy sod. No need. He needed no such thing. I love how Steed talks very properly, and I think that's very sweet. Like, he doesn't use a lot of contractions. Clemens has been tirelessly working to keep the engine going, and this will be the last I hear of you smearing his name. Am I understood? As you'll have it, then. What I'll have is the soup, as clearly it's warm enough now that it's boiling proper. I'll fix you up a bowl if you grab the captain's bowl from his belongings. Oh my god, more fetching. Let's go. I won't leave the stove and chance this boiling over. Can't you just use a small spare pot? I'm not dirtying any more cookware than I need to. Hard enough to get the water hot enough for soup, let alone for washing. If you don't want to grab the captain's, I'm sure any bowl will do. I'll grab a bowl and some cutlery. Where the fuck am I gonna find a bowl? Did I see bowls somewhere? I feel like I did. Oh. I'm just chopping shit. Interesting though. I bet it probably gives me access to areas that I didn't have before. Where the hell am I gonna find a bowl? Oh, cutlery. I thought I was like, I remember I read the word cutlery. I'm sure no one will mind if I borrow their set for the captain in these circumstances. There we go. Let's go, boy. I have the bowl. Let's hope the captain hasn't expired in the meantime, because you wouldn't let me use a precious pot. Sassafras, I'm loving Steed. There you surly louse. Calling someone a louse is so harsh. Now get out of me beard and let me work. I wish I could do a better pirate accent. I'd really like to hear Hawk Zombie play this game. I think he'd have a lot of fun. I still have the rest of you to feed. I still have to arrest you. I can't do it. Arresting is. Ooh. Is it just me or did the lighting get more dramatic? I have it at last. Thank you for getting the soup. I know it isn't much, but something warm in his gullet is better than nothing at all. Especially with the temperatures we're facing. Speaking of, how are you doing? How are you doing up here with your stove? What? Well, it has a fire going, so that's something. Why do you ask? We need to keep the captain warm, don't we? Wasn't I just making a point about how you can have a fire on a ship? So I need to be sure that you're still able to. You're still able to. Ah, well. What I have up here is getting low. However, I don't know if there's even enough to spare. Leave that worry up to me. I've already been breaking down some of the boxes to pad out our fuel for Clemens. He's still here? What? Yes? Why wouldn't he be? Just, I haven't seen many others of the crew. And I can't place why. Oh my god. Are you alright? Ah yes, quite alright. Just a nagging headache I've had for some time. I'll just have to take some medication myself to take the bite off of it. You aren't. Don't. I'm not using more than I need to, and it's not medication that would otherwise have gone to the captain in Cantrell. I swear. I was going to ask if you were overworking yourself. You need to mind your health too. For now, I'm going to get you something to burn. Alright. And thank you, Steed. I do appreciate the concern. So there's all these empty beds. We don't know why they're empty. We don't know how long they've been empty. And it is kind of that thing of like, where would they have gone? Okay. So there's something more than them just being stuck out at sea. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I have the bowl. Oh. I don't think I was supposed to be able to do that twice, but that's okay. I hope I didn't sequence break too much. Maybe I'll go talk to the guy down in the broiler. Okay, he doesn't want to prepare any more wood. Maybe let's go check on the boiler. Or maybe I'm supposed to go touch one of the dusty beds. I know that the game isn't done, but usually there'd be like a, alright, there's the end. This is what I have done so far type ending, you know. There's nothing more I need to do for here right now. Okay, well, that's pretty clear. Thank you for that, actually. That's actually not being sarcastic at all. That's very helpful. The crewman's bed still crispy of lane. How long has it been since they slept? But there's a light coating of dust. So yeah, a bunch of people have been gone for like a weirdly long time. I think this is my bed though. Much as I don't want to, Tompkins is right. All I can do now is rest. Let's see. All the field will need is now squared away and necessary gear for delivery to the ship. We should have more than enough to make it through. Steed? Are you okay, Steed? I am, but who would you be to know who I am? Do we know each other? I can't say that we do, no. Whew. Are you alright? You look like you're about to faint. I'm fine. And besides that, how I am isn't important. What's important is that you not get on that ship. What do you mean by that? I mean, do not get on the Aeternum. Why is that throwing me so hard? Alright, what kind of prank is this? This is no joke. Should the crew set sail, a horrible tragedy will befall you all. Do you know Studler? Did he put you up to this? No, no. No one put me up to this. Please, if you must... You can't... If you must go, can't you convince the captain to delay it, even by a day? What difference would a day make? It makes all the difference. Steed, that you? Is this woman badgering you too now? You know her? Ah, what is this woman's problem? Much as I'd like to know too, we have more important things to tend to. Wait, does she try and attack Thompson? Come on, let's get back to the ship. No, listen to the lady. I remember this is like some Final Destination shit. I remember that day. Maybe she really was prophetic. What did she prophesize? No, just an odd woman, nothing more. I need to not dwell on such things, as we're not going to get out of this writing ourselves off as a tragedy. I need to not dwell on such things, as we're not going to get out of this writing ourselves off as a tragedy. Oh. Best check on the captain. Oh, the music is very mournful. It kind of reminds me of the sad part of this is deep cut, the Casper soundtrack. Like that part. Na, 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 na. If you go and listen to the Casper, like the part where she dances with human Casper near the end. He seems to be having a rather fitful sleep. Probably his fever. I can't even tell if it's breaking or not from the cold. You noticed it too? Feels cold as ice. Feels cold as the ice of the waters outside, yet he looks like he's boiling alive in his own skin. Yes, I noticed it. Makes treating him that much harder. If only the surgeon were here. It would be so much easier with a second professional opinion. It would, but for now, we only have you, Tompkins. Besides, he requested you by name when pulling together this crew. The surgeon wouldn't have wanted you for an assistant if he didn't believe you were capable. A warm sentiment for these frigid times. Speaking of time, how long was I asleep? Not a clue, unfortunately. Don't you have a pocket watch? It hasn't worked in I don't know how long. Oh my god, are they all dead? Is this purgatory? Perhaps the cold was too much and the workings inside are frozen in place. I think that's a typo. And with as bright as it is above deck, not as if we could tell time that way either. I can tell you it was for a while at the very it worked for a while at the very least. And the sleep has I can tell you it was for a while at the very least, and the sleep has done you some good. You look more rested than you had before. And time to put that rest to use. I can feed the wood from before. I can feel the wood from before must be about to burn out. I'm struggling to read today, y'all. Sorry. Time to grab some more for it. Much appreciated. We'll be here as always. Alright, let's go chop some wood. Chop. 2. Each knee. Sun. she? Go. Oh, I already have more than enough wood. Sorry, okay. I was caught up in trying to remember how to count Japanese. Let's go. Feed the fire. That's one fire tended to. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. I think I gotta go help what's his face feed the fire. There's 3. 4. 5. Even Steve, you can tell? Not really. Just feels like it. I see. How's the engine? If it were drinking contest, I'd have been under the table a long time ago. It seems as if it's taken more to keep it fueled. It tracks that it does, given the environment, but even to this degree seems ridiculous. Same could go for the furnace to the boiler. I dare to close my eyes for a moment. It feels as if it went to naught but embers. Are they stuck in purgatory, or is it just, You slept? Tompkins orders. Believe it or not. I'm no stranger to hard work at sea, but I suddenly felt weak with a sharp ache in my wrists. Must have swung the axe too hard. A sharp ache in your wrists. And I will be again, as neither the sick bay stove nor the boiler will refuel themselves. He does speak in like a very nicely poetic way. Just mind your technique, else you'll wear yourself out quickly again. Okay, how do I feed this stove? One of the pipes that lead up to the pumps. Maybe it's just that I have to keep feeding the same thing. I think I might be overthinking it. Nope. Oh, maybe because he said the different... Okay. Like the different heaters or something like that. Everything needed wood. The stove for the galley. What do you think you're doing? Fueling your stove? Okay, and then I also have to go fuel the one inside of the captain's. And I think there's 2 boxes down below, and I think the only other boxes are up top. So I'm wondering if it's leading me up top on purpose. Not until you deal with the others first. The cook and stove will be fine. Just make sure the ship stays warm. If you're sure. Okay. A small stove for warmth. There's nothing more I need to do here. Oh, shoot. I guess there's not boxes up here. What was I thinking? Jammed? Must be frozen shut. Okay. Ooh. I felt so drained as of late that more sleep is genuinely so tempting. Not yet though, apparently. I don't know where I'm supposed to use this wood. That's not the captain, and it's not the cook. Maybe it's supposed to be the captain and it's just bugged. That could be it. It's hard to say. Oh, I swear more of the coal is gone. That's scary. I'm clicking. It's an odd hitbox on the item. Have I been over here? Oh. It's a barrel. I already have more than enough wood. So at least there's plenty of wood. I'm truly at a bit of a loss. I'm gonna go try and talk to the medic guy again, just in case. Something got a little sequence broke there. We'll be here. Thank you again for this. Thanks for after it's warmer in here. A small stove for warmth. There's nothing more I need to do here. I don't know if that's correct. Sometimes, and I should do this, and I forget to, and this is a good example of why it's good to. Sometimes people will put like a walkthrough information. What do you want, Steed? It could also just be that it meanders to an end. That does happen. That doesn't feel like Quiz's vibe, but I could be wrong. And it's not really a big deal if it is. I have a feeling that that's a bug, because I can see how that would happen. I could think a variable is just a wrong number or something like that, if I'm guessing. And it's late enough in like the playtesting arc that it would be easy to miss. So I'm gonna save and I'm gonna quit for now, and I'm gonna post this just as is, because it's good feedback either way, because I'm very lost. I think the art is really beautiful. I actually don't know, like I know the busts think these characters is Quiz's originally, but I don't know about the rest of the art. But the pixel art, either way, whoever made it, I think is really, really cute. It's like so textured and the perfect level of like cutesy but gritty. Initially, I was really intimidated by the size and the layout of the ship, but I actually, like, I get really lost and I have really bad memory and I'm a little bit of a ditz. But the fact that I felt like I was kind of navigating the ship, especially near the end of it, felt very, very satisfying. And a lot of the locations, like, made sense fairly visually. Like, I could kind of track where I was and where I needed to go, just like using logic. And that was nice, and speaks to good design. I'm incredibly intrigued by this story. I'm really bad at names, so I know that I'm going to struggle to remember the different characters' names, but that's just a me problem. I'm very curious. I feel like I had like 20 different theories as this was going on. I think all the different characters are really cute. I think it's really interesting that it feels like they all talk like they're from different like times, and I don't know if that's me just like reading too much into it. I'm curious about the like Final Destination lady who sees that something bad is gonna happen. I'm wondering, is this like a, you know, like a purgatory thing? Is this like a chasing the white whale type thing? Is this like a check your hubris type thing? Is he named after Steed, like Steed Bonnet the pirate? Probably not. It's spelled different, but it's a very specific name. So I mean, there's not a 0% chance. Our Flag Means Death is such a guilty pleasure of mine. It's such a goofy show, and it just feels like a bunch of like middle-aged gay men like went back to college and are going through like college drama, and it's delightful. Love it. What a guilty pleasure. Off topic. I don't know. I really love this. I can't wait to see more. Jam games are always such a fun surprise. I always love to see like what brings the creativity out of people. And you know, even though it's annoying that like you feel like weren't able to achieve what you hoped, what a gift it is to be like struck like by Zeus, by the spark of creativity and inspiration, and to have so much in your head that you don't have the time to put it down, is big picture a wonderful, wonderful gift, because having too much inspiration is so much better than not having enough. So love this. Can't wait to see more. I hope I'm not missing too much. Like I'm hoping, because I know it's a demo, that whatever, if there is an ending that I'm missing here, that I'm at least close to it. I'm not missing too much. I guess I was kind of hoping for like a spooky twist, not hoping, but expecting a spooky twist. So in terms of stopping now, I'm worried that I'm gonna like just barely miss the spooky twist. But that's okay. Can't wait to see it when it's all out, Quiz. I'm rooting for you. Let me know if you ever need playtesting help. I think you're great, and this is really wonderful. And yeah, anyway. Hello, Internet. Goodbye, Internet. Bye.